Hey, how's it going? I'm Sean Patrick, and wanted to talk about tarot. I got this package here in the mail. Um, Wanted to open it up for you. It's a JJ Swiss. I got now last year. I went to order that deck, and I got ripped off. I thought I was ordering a tarot deck, and instead I got this book here from the 70s, tarot card for fun and fortune telling. Cute little book. It's a short little manual. Really nothing to it. This was 25 bucks. I thought I was buying a tarot deck, and I got this little book. I didn't complain. I just took it. I was thinking how tarot is versatile, and I like to think of tarot cards kind of as a Swiss Army knife. Swiss Army knife has a lot of different functions. The main things people know tarot for is number one as a divination, okay, fortune telling. That's its main use, and that's how people know tarot. Another very popular use is card players. Taraki is a game that's played with tarot cards, and some of those people that play the game are very adamant that there's nothing occult about tarot cards. They're not for divination. They're for playing this card game. But another big reason you would get into tarot is because tarot is a book of wisdom. It's a book disguised as a deck of cards. And through the symbology, you could learn a great deal about, the Kabbalah. You could learn about astrology. You could learn a lot of different things about yourself. But you could use tarot really as a book of wisdom to really better understand yourself, and to use it to study occult philosophy, really. But there's other ways you could use tarot as well. You could use tarot cards to stimulate creativity. If you're a writer, if you're an artist, you like to write poetry, you could overcome some writer's block with tarot cards, letting them the cards give you ideas as to what you should write about or sing about or paint. So tarot is it's kind of a Swiss Army knife. It has a lot of different functions. If you're into magic, like spiritual magic, you could use tarot for altar work, achieving certain states of consciousness. You could use tarot cards as a psychonaut, right? You could use the four suits for the four corners, So tarot has a lot of different functions. And particularly with magic, I would say it's a magician's tool. We think of the classical tools in magic, the athame, which is the dagger, right? Or a wand, the pentacle, which acts as a shield, the cup or the chalice. In ceremonial magic or in witchcraft, these are sometimes called the weapons or the tools of the magician. Tarot is an excellent tool for the spiritual magician. It's his Swiss Army knife. Okay. So I just wanted to talk about that for a moment. Let's talk about the versatility of tarot. We'll see if I get ripped off this time. I can't think of the name of the company I got this from. This knife's my everyday carry, by the way. It's a cheap knife made in China. It's got that eagle on it. You get these things at gas stations. I like these knives. I carry them with me a great deal. If I break it, I'm not. Oh, look, it's already broken. I'm not heartbroken. You know what I mean? It's not the end of the world. These things are like $2 at the at a gas station or a hardware store. You can see I already broke a pin on it. That pin's coming out. Okay, let's look at this deck here. The internet, the cards look new and the box looks old. So let's take a look here. Hopefully they're all here. Very old looking box. 1 JJ Swiss tarot cards, complete with instructions. Okay. So this is a used deck. Oh yeah, even the cards look older and used. Even has a little booklet. Cool. Set these here. Let's see what I have. Oh, these look pretty clean. These look pristine, actually. I mean, they look like an older deck, but there's a list of books on tarot. Okay. Here's the little booklet. Yeah, this thing's straight out of the 70s. Oh, very cool. Lament. Okay. The Fool, or in this case, the Madman, I guess. Yeah. The Magician. Card 1. I'll make sure they're all here. Junon. This is, I believe this was a Roman goddess. So this is what's unique about the JJ Swiss. They didn't use the titles the Pope or the Popus. You know, I don't know if that was too offensive towards the church or what the story was. So the High Priestess in this deck is Junon. Okay. The Empress pointing up. Very cool. This is kind of a staple from the 70s, really. The Emperor. I don't know if you ever seen the old, you know, the arcades would have them. They'd have the fortune-telling booth. You put a few coins in, and then the machine, Zoltar or Zoltan, whatever his name was, he'd come to life and he'd, you know, tell you your future, and it was always something comical. Okay, so instead of the Pope, we have Jupiter. Cool. Card 5. Card 6. The Lovers. Yeah, but anyway, about that, those were the cards those fortune-telling machines would use. Is this deck here? The Chariot. Now the Chariot and the tarot really comes out of Plato. Plato had an analogy of the chariot, or basically they were like Pegasus. Each horse here, or Pegasus or Sphinx, one was headed to hell and the other to heaven. The idea of the chariot was to balance those forces. Justice. This is cool. This looks like a fun deck. Hermit. I'm sure you could find these online. You could find these on the internet. The Wheel. It's kind of interesting looking. It's a blind woman working the wheel. Some guy's falling. Then there's some couple on there. They look like they're having a good time. And she has roses at her feet. Strength. La Force. This time it's a man instead of a woman. The Hangman. This guy doesn't look like he's doing too well. La Morte. I'm pretty sure there's a drink here in Chicago too that's awful, if I'm not mistaken. La Morte. Temperance. Diablo. The devil. The Tower. star. Yeah, I'm glad I got this. I just want to make sure all the cards are here. The moon. Okay, the sun. Judgment. The world. And then we get into the four suits. Swords and the cups. You know. Okay. So yeah, that's it. I just thought I'd share with you and make a video. Start throwing some more of these videos out here. I'm Sean Patrick. If you like this, give a like. Check out my other videos. If you're interested, subscribe. And I'll be seeing you around.